Good morning everyone. Welcome to Ladda sir classes. Most of the students are calling and asking me, keeping messages continuously. They're asking how to pass in Java for all the regulations. So taking a short video in order to make you analyze how the questions are asked. And if you understand this video, if you listen this video continuously till the end, then 100% you'll pass in Java exam. So we'll see what are the important questions, gunshot questions, which they are repeatedly asking. So if you focus on these questions, you can be passed in Java exam. So we'll go with the video. We'll go with the first unit. In the first unit, the important questions are, the most important question is OOPS concepts. So what are OOPS concepts? The class, object, encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, this all comes under OOPS concepts. So important question. Next, coming to the next question is Java buzzwords. The other name of Java buzzwords is nothing but features of Java. So the features or buzzwords both are same. So this is the next important question. And another topic is constructors. Again, in the constructors, there are two types of constructors. One is default constructor and parameterized constructor. This is also important question. Coming to next question is this keyword. What is this keyword in Java? Next, garbage collection. What is garbage collection in Java? In sense, how we are organizing the memory, how the memory can be managed by using garbage collection. Next one is method overriding. This is the most important question. Repeatedly they are asking. So this is also important question. Next, recursion and string class methods. The string class methods are like the string compare, string equal, string uppercase, string lowercase, string length. So these are the most important questions which are asking in the unit 1 for all the regulations. So it may be autonomous or it may be a university exam. So if you listen this video, if you know these important questions, if you read these important questions, 100% you'll pakka pass in the exam. So these are the important questions, and most important questions out of this is nothing but, so this is most important question. So I'm keeping a star mark here. They're asking repeatedly what is constructor, what is default constructor and parameterized constructor with example. Next most important question is method overriding. Most of the times they're asking what is method overriding, give it an example. Next is string class methods. These are the string class methods. This is another important question. Like string uppercase, string lowercase, this all comes in the string class method. Next important is OOPS concepts. What are the OOPS concepts? Class, object, encapsulation. Next is features of Java. If you at least read these questions from the unit 1, 100%, you'll get the questions. There is the most possibility of getting these questions from the unit 1. So if you go with the unit 2, so the first question is inheritance and its types, and the next one is super keyboard, third one is final keyboard, method overloading, abstract class, packages, and the packages are classified into two types, predefined packages and user-defined packages. Again in user-defined, again in the packages also we may go with sub-packages also. And next one is interfaces. Again in the interfaces, if I go to the interfaces, again it may be how multiple inheritance is achieved using interfaces. Multiple inheritance using interfaces. So these are the important topics from unit 2. So we'll see what are the most important things which we can expect from unit 2 is, this unit 2 is very much important because all questions are expected questions. Most of the times they are asking. So if you go with the inheritance and its type, already you know that there are different types of inheritance. They may ask you any question like single level inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, in sense types. You need to study all the types of inheritance. Single, like all inheritance. So they may ask you any one of the question from this. Next is super keyword. You know that super is a predefined keyword in Java. They may ask you to explain super keyword with example. So you need to explain everything, super accessing the super class variable, super class method. Next important question is final keyword. So you know that final keyword can also be used in 3 ways. The final can be kept before the class, before the method. So this before the variable also. This is also important question. Next, method overloading. So same method with different parameters result in different output. This is also important question. Next, abstract class, packages and interface. So in packages also most of the time they are asking explain about sub packages or how to import from one package to another package. Most of the times they are asking how to import one package with another packages. So those are the important questions even we can expect from packages. Out of all, if I go with priority, the first priority is about here method overloading. Method overloading. The first priority is method overloading. And the second priority is inheritance and types of inheritance. It's a very important question. Then coming to packages, then coming to interfaces. Here the most important question is how multiple inheritance is achieved by using interfaces. Then abstract class. So these are the most important questions you need to read from unit 2. From third unit, the important questions are exceptions, try, catch and finally block, difference between multi-threading and multitasking, thread life cycle, auto boxing and unboxing, enumerations, inter-thread communication, generics, difference between throw and throws. Difference between throw and throws keyboard. So coming to the most important questions from the third unit are exceptions. Again, the exceptions are classified into two types: predefined exceptions and user-defined exception. So there is a mostly you may get question from this unit. Try, catch and finally block. This is also most important question here. Next, the difference between multi-threading and multitasking. This is a mostly asked question. And thread life cycle. Up to here, these are the most important questions from third unit. Next important questions are auto boxing, unboxing, enumeration. This is important. And coming to the last question, difference between throw and throws keyboard. Difference between throw and throws keyboard. So this is also very important question. So these are most important questions: exceptions, try catch, difference between multi-threading and multitasking, thread life cycle, auto thread life cycle, and difference between throws and throws keyboard. Rest of the questions you may not even you may get a possibility of getting a question is inter-thread communication. Coming to unit 4, the important question is delegation event model, mouse events, keyboard events, adapter class, AWT class hierarchy, and layout managers. Only 6 questions are there. 6 are very important. Mostly asked questions are mouse events, like mouse pressed, mouse release, those all, and layout managers. Again, there are different layout managers: grid layout, border layout. So these are mostly repeatedly questions you may get from this. And coming to keyboard events, this is also most important question. This is also most important question. Then adapter class. So fourth unit is very important. Out of this, these are important questions. Next, coming to fifth unit, the important topics are applets. They may ask you define applet with an example. Again, difference between applets and applications. MVC architecture, exploring Swing and its components. There are so many components are available in Swing, like label, text field, text area, text button, like that. Those all components are important. They may ask any one component from that, and life cycle of applet. Out of this all, the important questions are life cycle of applet is very important. Difference between applets and application, and Swing components. And you may ask a question even define applet with an example. So these are the most important questions. Here one more thing is in unit 4 also, for AWT there are some components are available. So in AWT like text button, text field, here we may call it as JText button, JText field here. So here also components are important, here also components are important. They may ask you any component. So these are the 5 units important questions. So might be have given in some of the units many questions because there may be a possibility of getting those questions in that unit. So if you're going to read all these questions, everything is covered. So read well for the exam. Definitely you go with all these questions. Thank you very much. So if you like this video, please subscribe to this video and please share with your friends. Thank you very much.